event that will be taking place on 24th January 2026. Okay, that is it. This particular Saturday, all roads will be headed to Malindi, my dear listener. Think about what I've just said. Why don't you book a slot today and join other savvy investors to go and experience what Malindi has? Remember, Gredico Properties Africa Limited has different projects in different places. Talk of Victory Gardens, Konza City, right at the heart of Kenya's rising techno city. That is exactly where they are directing you. Talk of Fahari Gardens, Malindi, and Malindi Beach Plots, where coastal living meets tourism and rental potential. That is exactly where Gredico is taking you. Talk of Nova Gardens Phase 2 and Phase 3 in Kithioko, perfect for residential growth and long-term appreciation. That is exactly where Gredico Properties Africa Limited is taking you. These are not dormant plots, my dear listener. They are places where futures are being built. Families will settle here, enterprises will grow here, legacy wealth will be secured here, my dear listener. So to secure your place for a site visit, start calling Gredico today, 0711 082 220. Call Gredico and book yourself a slot so that you can be included amongst the savvy investors who will be taken to Malindi this Saturday on the 24th of January. Okay, 0711 082 220. Always remember, my dear listener, land rewards patience, clarity, and those who choose to act before everyone else does. That is it. And this is how thoughtful investors grow wealth, my dear listener. Not by chance, but by choice. And that is why my brother James is joining me this morning to make you understand more. My brother James, a very good morning to you.
Good morning, Mr. Bramwel.
Uko salama?
Niko salama.
Happy to see you,
Happy to see you.
Hey.
After celebrating our 7 years.
Oh, it was beautiful.
It was, yes.
Aye. You guys.
Yes.
You motivated me.
Yes.
You motivated me.
Yes.
You inspired me.
Yes.
I was happy to join other investors.
Yes.
Beautiful. It was a beautiful event.
Yes.
Well organized.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
That is what Gredico can do.
Yes.
Karibu sana.
Thank you so much.
Anyway, James,
Yes.
kindly introduce yourself with what you do at Gredico so that we can begin our conversation this morning.
Thank you so much, Mr. Bramwel. My name is James Kiiru. I'm the finance manager for Gredico Properties Africa Limited. And as we say, welcome on board as we take the next flight to Malindi.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Bwana James, you're the right guy to be here.
Yes.
Najua my brother Peter, yeye ako Malindi tayari.
Yes, yes.
Ako Malindi because the site visit is on 24th.
Yes.
All right, this Saturday.
This Saturday.
Why should I be excited, Bwana James?
Okay. The reason why you should first be excited, I'll start with one quote that says, the best time to buy land is always 5 years ago.
Yeah.
All right. We have come with the clients from a journey from point A to point B. And we don't just take a customer to a journey. The reason why you should be excited, this is a journey that you're going to begin with Gredico Properties Africa Limited for your future generations. So, and secondly, you're looking forward for what we call creating a community within outside Nairobi. And that is what we are excited about, that you're going to create more communities and you're going to ensure that investors are interacting, you know. So that is what we assure our customers, not just about getting a title deed.
Okay.
We are going beyond. We are going beyond to help the customer build that future house that they are looking for, that future Airbnb, that future commercial space. That is what we are assuring the customer by the end of it all. Yes.
So all roads are headed
Yes.
to Malindi this 24th.
Yes.
It's going to be a Saturday.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
To go and check out what Fahari Gardens has.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
What Malindi Beach Plots has.
Yes.
So what should I expect as an investor who's looking forward to this site visit on
Yes.
Saturday?
What you should be able to look forward is for both people who have invested with us and also those who are new savvy investors. They should look out for new opportunities. And land on itself, when you purchase land, is actually a new opportunity to create what we call generational wealth.
Right.
And what will happen on Saturday is that all roads will lead to Malindi, and we will have several projects to look out for. And if I can begin with one, we have Fahari Gardens phase 1. We started these projects almost 1 year and a half, and as we said last time, 8 plots remaining, and we gave a discount of 10,000 off, which is still currently running if you're looking forward to purchase. And we want to take the customers to the projects in Fahari 1 to see what actually investors are actually building in that land. There are others who have even started farming on the lower part of the land. There are some of the customers who would like to start farming because the land there is very vast. Accessibility, check. So if you try to look at the land we're talking about is 100 by 100. That is in Fahari phase 1. So next to the Fahari phase 1, we have a phase 2 next to it. What we are saying, we always say that we deliver value to every customer who is looking forward to purchase land from us. They will be able to see what value did we create in Fahari phase 1. What opportunities? Right now, as you go to Fahari phase 1, you will see that there is a booming investors now building. Watu wameanza kumwaga materials. For those people who walikuwa wanauliza, hii project itakuwa? We have seen water, already piped water. People even piping now to their own individual plots. That is what and also electricity. All right? So it's an opportunity that anybody will desire to be in this site visit. Na bado hatujaacha. Hata February, we will still have another site visit. So there's a person who is asking now, hii Saturday, sitaweza kupatikana. What about the next site visit? We are always ready for the site visit. And what's surprisingly about the Fahari phase 1, that land is ready title. Once you call our number and you are shown the map, you'll also be sent what we call the mutation of the land already. It is already there. And the title numbers. So once you call our number and you invest with us with only 40,000, you are assured that even if you pay cash today, because Mr. Bramwel have not informed you that you're going to have what you call a mega title issuance in March 28th. So it will be a culmination of people who are buying this January and February, with the assured that the title deeds will be ready by that time. All right? So number one, once we show them the phase 1, the phase 2 is just next. All right? Though the prices are a little bit different. So they will be able to see the phase 1, what people are doing, and also if you're looking forward to phase 2, because I've told you limited plots are remaining, and we're also giving a discount today for 10,000 off, you'll be able to be assured that you'll now be able to go to the next project, knowing that this is a project that people have done it, they have tried, and they have tested. Some of them now should be able to start getting what we call the return on investment on their land. All right, for the phase 1. Then we will also walk on a journey to Watamu Beach Plot. And Watamu Beach Plot is a project that is only a few minutes from Malindi, 15 minutes drive from Malindi town, and 800 meters from the beachfront. That is near the Jacaranda Beach Hotel. That is where our project is. It is a 50 by 100. Mr. Bramwel, we have a lot of clients in Watamu. Some of them who are listeners of Radio Mini, who listened to me last time and the previous time, and they actually invested. Actually, we have one of our clients, after we left the studio, alikuja pale ofisini akasema nimetumwa na mamangu. Yes, we would like to buy my plot and mom's plot, and also I'm tagging along my sister. All right? So that is what we assure our customer, that we will actually show you the 4 beacons, ziko wapi. The title deed, if you're looking forward to do a search, we will give you to do your own individual search for that specific land. So what we assure, it is not just delivering title, we assure that you have a generational wealth beyond now. All right? So that is what we assure clients on that specific day. All cost under Gredico Properties Africa Limited. We have booked the flights, but we are not limited. Yes, somebody who is looking forward to invest right now can still call our number 0711 082 220 to join us in our journey for the site visit come on Saturday and subsequently February as we proceed.
All right, my dear listener, there is the good news for you. 0711 082 220. And Bwana James, you've mentioned that you have you are still discounting Fahari Gardens phase 1.
Yes.
Tell us about the prices of phase 2.
Yes.
Right, and some of the things that I can do within phase 2.
All right. Phase 1, the uptake has been very quite high. And what has been happening in phase 1, there is a whole demand for residential houses.
Okay.
2, there is a demand for commercial spaces. And 3, also, Mr. Bramwel, agricultural.
Okay.
I will give each of them why I'm saying that. When you come to the space, we are creating a community, as I said. Now, this community has both teaching, non-teaching staff, and students. And over and beyond, we have always mentioned there is what we call a public-private partnership, which is currently running as we speak. They have cleared the land. Actually, they are doing a factory for cassava plantation. So what does this do? It creates a demand for places where people can live. Why? Number one, if you look at the distance of our project from Malindi town, it is 27 kilometers. All right? There are people who are not able to come from Malindi town all the way to those places. For example, the teaching staff and the non-teaching staff who are able to help in the operations, and also now employees for that factory, they are looking forward for a space where they can settle. All right? There are people who say, I can settle, maybe in the weekend, I can go see my family. So these are the people who are looking for. So that's why I've said there is a demand for residential houses in that specific space. Number 2, we have talked about commercial spaces. The commercial spaces that each investor should be looking forward for. The students itself, it's an economy in itself. Why? There is demand for the basic needs that each and every person day-to-day living. So if you're looking about hostels, then that's the place to be. If you're looking about those people looking forward for what we call salons, kinyozis, they're actually looking for chemists, the hospitals, if you're looking forward to do, those people are looking forward for cyber cafes. So there is a whole demand now for commercial spaces in that specific land. And last but not least, for the people who are on the lower side of the project, there is a demand for agricultural products. Why? The reason why we say phase 1 is actually the mother of all commercial economy. We can call it it's an economy in itself. That means on the downside, you can actually do farming. Why? There's a river, though it's sometimes it's a continuous river, though you can actually do we call farming. All right, if you'd like to do irrigations and all that. So this is a place that itself, if you're doing the agricultural part on the lower side of the project, that means you can be able to supply the people who are here. Right. And if I would say projection wise, this is a place that your return on the investment, we are talking about 20 to 30% of your investments when you're in Malindi. Okay. So that is what we guarantee the phase 1. Right. We move into phase 2, which now again the price has a little bit gone high. The land is still the same, 100 by 100, going for only 250,000 Kenya shillings. And it's just next. So what we are doing, the two parcels of the selves, they cover around 60 acres. So the first 30 was the phase 1, and the second 30 is the phase 2. That is what, and it's by extension, an extension of phase 1, because they are projects back to back. Okay. So when you talk about accessibility, check, because the road are all weather road, and as we speak, for those people who have been there, you have actually demarcated the entry points, as the map shows, and everybody can access their own specific land. And we have cleared, as we speak, I'm very sure Mr. Peter ukisikia ameenda huko kuna kazi inaendelea. Okay. So that means it's a day in, day out affair, whereby we are assuring our customers that beaconing is actually being done, all right, that we are actually doing more in fencing on that project. So there's a lot going on in that specific project. So if you look at it from a futuristic part of it, and you are one person who says, can I buy this land and build? Can I buy this land and wait? Then this is the project that you are looking forward for. It is the perfect project that any person is looking forward to doing that.
All right.
Yes.
So these Fahari Gardens Phase 2,
Yes.
these are 100 by 100 plots.
Yes.
Each plot goes for 250,000.
Yes.
Right? Now, Fahari Gardens Phase 1,
Yes.
you've said you've given a discount.
Yes.
Of how much? And
We
what
have
will be
given
the price?
we have given discounts of 10,000.
All right.
Yes.
So it will be how much?
For Fahari Phase 1, 190,000.
190,000.
Yes.
All right. Now take us to Watamu beach plots,
Yes.
James.
Yes.
What sizes are we talking about here?
Yes.
And the amount?
Yes, Watamu beach plot, plot, sorry, it's 50 by 100. All right, it's a 50 by 100. Actually, for those people who know about that land in those areas, is what we call the coral draws.
All right.
So this project is very ideal for somebody looking forward to build maybe a holiday home and villas and Airbnbs. This is the perfect thing because that coral draw, you don't have to go deeper in terms of building the land because everything there is very accessible. So it's a 50 by 100 and we are selling at 780 inclusive of title fee.
All right.
Yes, no additional cost. What happens in most cases is you just deposit 40,000 Kenya shillings. Your balance is 740.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
There you go. Now, these Watamu beach plots, how
Yes.
far are they from the beach?
800 meters, Mr. Bramwel, and not just 800 meters from the beach. It actually is a tarmac road actually on progress. For those people who will be going for this site visit, they will come back and tell you, Bramwel, we saw actually, we have two ways you can use. You can use from the Watamu town.
All right.
All right, which is also currently being tarmacked up to our projects. We have on the other side from Malindi, which is even more shorter. It's actually being tarmacked, and actually they have closed the roads towards that project because, of course, the operations will make sure that at least we give them time to be able to bring that road to where our project is.
Good.
Yes, and from Malindi, it will only be 15 minutes drive from Malindi town.
Okay.
All right? Yes.
All right, there you go, my dear listener. If you've been having a desire to own part of the beaches, my dear listener, we have Watamu beach plots, courtesy Gredico Properties Africa Limited, 50 by 100, that is going for 780,000 Kenya shillings, all inclusive of the title, all right? Meaning no extra or hidden charges. That is exactly what people are going to see this particular Saturday. So you can join them today by simply calling Gredico 0711 082 220, 0711 082 220. That is exactly what you need to understand. And for you who've been having a desire to do something extra, right, to build generational wealth, maybe you want to do rental houses, but you didn't have an idea where exactly to do them, then Fahari Gardens Phase 1 and Phase 2 ideal for that particular idea. So get in touch with Gredico 0711 082 220. That is the number. All the questions and inquiries will gonna be answered once you call that particular number. Now, from Malindi, Bwana James, let us go to where everything is going, to where people are going, right at the heart of Kenya's rising techno city, Victory Gardens, Konza. Tell us more.
Well, the last time Mr. Bramwel was here, I was able to talk about some few outlooks to look for in 2026, and one of them is what we call infrastructure driven growth. And if you talk about Konza City, that is one that you have expected infrastructure going on, and this project is only what you call 15 minutes drive of Mombasa Road. All right. There is those people who know the Daystar University, Stone Earthy Road. You can actually use that road. The second road you can actually use so that you can be able to have a view of the Konza City on itself. Is where we have a substation for Kentraco along Mombasa Road. That's where the junction. There's a substation junction and even opposite is the road that goes to Wote and then to Machakos, actually on their directly right side.
Okay.
As you go to Mombasa. That's where we actually make our turn. Now, why Victory Gardens? Victory Gardens is a project that we have demarcated into 50 by 100 plots. And within that specific part, it is actually what you call in Kajiado County, though it borders the Kajiado and Makueni County, but now our land is specifically in Kajiado Stokabutei. That is where it is. And it is located just a kilometer off the substation for Konza. All right. And this project, you expect that the what we call the spillover of the project of the Konza city, it will make sure that the spillover of the outlook of that place is going to grow. Because when you try to look at the roads right now, the roads are all weather. As we speak, when we were looking at the last time the president was launching the first phase done, now getting to phase 2, the proposal was also to make the tarmac there. They are going to make the roads in tarmac. That is actually what you find, that most of the people who do the projects on the side, they usually run concurrent projects. You see the roads infrastructure is going to look for, that you're looking forward to is the growth outlook. So the growth outlook is the number one. You can access that place via the SGR. All right. And 2, you can access it through the road. And even the road, we have said, is just a few meters from the Konza substation. So once you try to look at that land on itself, it's a 21 parcel acre of land, and we have a social area. That means that this is more of a, if I can call it, more of a gated community.
Right.
Now, this project is what we say ready to build. All right. The materials are accessible. The materials for building are all over, if I can say that. And secondly, that project is what we call a buy and wait. Why? For the people who do the outlook and say, let me just buy this land and keep it for some time. We're calling it nowadays land banking. And you put it after some time and you do what you call speculations, then this is a place. Right now, that land, we are actually selling it at 380.
Right.
80,000 Kenya shillings, and the site visit is free of charge. Every Wednesdays and Saturdays. Anybody who would like to join us, you can just slot in, call our number, be sent them up. And these plots, Bramwel, they are going very fast.
Okay.
And this is the first phase. We are also having the phase 2 just next to that land. So anybody looking forward to invest, the time to invest is now in Konza, 50 by 100 only at 380, inclusive of title deed. Wow. The title deed are already in our office. The only thing that you will need to do is your documents, and we will make the transfer. The reason why we say we don't have additional cost, whether you're coming in as a cash investor or you're coming in as an installment investor, is that we care for our clients.
All right.
And we understand these hard times, and we are saying, kuja ulipe mdogo mdogo, make sure that you have something going on as you go day-to-day hustle.
Right.
You'll be able to be making some installment as we continue.
Okay.
So this is the perfect project that anybody is looking forward in the vicinity of Nairobi Cosmopolitan.
All
we
right.
can say. Yes.
There you go, my dear listener. Victory Gardens Konza, 50 by 100 at 380,000 Kenya shillings. All right. I have a friend of mine, my brother James, anaitwa Shikondere.
Okay.
Ananiambia kwamba Bramwel, I'm following, nitanunua very soon.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You see, I really want to go and pick her to
Yes.
take her to Victory Gardens Konza. Ajione what we're talking about here.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Because people are really very serious taking Victory Gardens Konza because they know how strategic this particular project is.
Yes.
Now, for people like Shiko,
Yes.
who might not be having
Yes.
the 380,000 Kenya shillings today,
Yes.
all right?
Yes.
How long are they allowed to stagger the payments?
Well, we have what we call a flexible payment plan for each and every customer. And what I can tell Shiko is that she comes and we'll have what we call a customized payment plan,
Right.
for her own, because the reason is each customer come with their own customer needs,
Yeah.
and we are very customer centric. And I'm always having customers coming into our offices asking, yes, I know this place, please give me a payment plan. Why? I have a customer of mine, her name is Angela, and she actually have 3 plots. And once we took her to the 2 plots that she had purchased, she added because of our flexibility.
All right.
All right. So we can be able to give, we give 6 months, yeah, and we can actually have a conversation. The reason why she continued to purchase the other plot is how flexible Gredico has been, and how the journey we started, and we have never even penalized in any of her payments. She makes sure that she is able to pay pole pole bila ati kila saa kupigiwa simu. We don't do that. We make sure that we take a customer through a journey. The investment pole pole, 6 months, we can be able to extend with the customers coming and telling us, I'm going to buy 2 plots, 3 plots, hata hiyo moja. All right, kuja utuambie nitaweza kulipa hii, kwa sababu we know the commitments that our clients have. Commitments ni mingi, but also we would like to be part of their journey. As they make their commitments, they also slot in part of our commitments to make installments. Pole pole.
All right.
Yes.
The other biggest fear has been the hidden charges.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So one thing you are assuring me this morning, that once I pay these 380,000 Kenya shillings,
yes,
you are not going to ask me any other extra charges.
Yes, we don't ask any other extra charge.
All right.
And actually, once you make those payments of 380, and we get at 75%, that's when we begin to transition to ensure that we have started the transfer process.
All right.
So we make sure that you have given us the documents.
Okay.
So whether installment or cash, the price will still remain at 380.
Okay.
And as you know, Bramwel, there are people who come and tell you, apana installments, utaweka on 420. No.
That is
380.
exactly.
When we start with the journey,
Yeah,
we walk together up to the end.
all right. That is exactly what I wanted to ask,
Yes.
Bwana James.
Yes.
Because what watasema, okay, if you are staggering, then there are interests, okay, along the way.
Yes.
But I'm happy that you actually clarified. So my dear listener, if you have time this particular Saturday, you can contact Gredico. Go check out these beautiful Victory Gardens, Konza City, because that is exactly where developments are headed. 0711 082 220 is the number. Call Gredico. The team is waiting on the other side to listen to you and to guide you accordingly. Now, let us talk about those people who are looking for a perfect residential growth and long-term appreciation areas. The Nova Gardens in Kithioko.
Yes.
Bwana James, why should I be excited about this project?
Number one, that if you look at what we were talking about, the infrastructure-driven growth, this is one of the projects that we are looking forward for in terms of growth. Why? Those people who know Thika Garissa Highway is one of the projects, one of the roads that is earmarked for development. And actually most of people know that within some short time, you'll actually see that space have grown. Right. And what we'll note as I talk about this Kithioko project is that the outlook for this year is that the satellite towns of the metropolitan are actually going to grow. Because why? The population in itself within Nairobi is actually so much populated. And I tell people 30% of land is what we are currently occupying. 70% is unoccupied. And 70 of that part is what we are talking about, all our projects, including Nova Gardens phase 2 and phase 3. Let me talk about phase 2. Phase 2 is located just 3.5 kilometers off the Garissa Highway. And in our project, we have a town, that a center, let me call it a center, that is currently learning, and you can actually see that there is actually a growth in that area. It's called Kiomo Town. And in that Kiomo Town, our project is relatively behind the Kiomo school. That's where our project is. We have demarcated that land in 50 by 100, and guess what, Mr. Bramwel? Imagine. This is the most affordable prime plot you will ever get from Gredico Properties. It is only going for 130,000 Kenya shillings.
Wow.
130,000. And so what do? You call our number 0711 082 and book a site visit. This land, let me just say about the type of soil that you're looking forward for. It's actually people who are saying, I need a pure red swell. It has red swell. In terms of accessibility, it is all-weather road towards the project, and we have demarcated it into 50 by 100 parcels, and we are only selling at 130,000 Kenya shillings. So if you're looking forward one for agricultural land, this is a perfect land for you. And if you're looking forward for settlement, then this is also a perfect place that a land that you can do, and also for speculation purposes. And the other project we have is what we call a Nova Phase 3, which is also a 50 by 100. The exciting thing about this project have around, I think, 50 something plots, and it's moving very, very pretty fast. Why? Even the topography of that land, and somebody who is looking forward to farm, this is a perfect project. It is located in a place called Mayuni, along the Thika Garissa highway. Now this project, note, is only 700 meters off. You can actually get to see the road, or the highway rather, and we're just located near Mayuni Academy. Just on the behind part we have a project, and it is only going for what, Mr. Bramwel? 170,000 Kenya shillings.
Wow.
Yes, and all these projects we are talking about, they are already titled. So if you're looking forward for the most affordable affordable prime plots, then Nova Gardens Phase 2, Nova Gardens Phase 3 are the perfect projects that we are looking forward for. So call our number 0711 082 220. You'll be sent the map. You'll actually be sent the aerial view of that land. And actually, when you talk about the distance, Mr. Bramwel, the actual kilometers, we are saying 700 meters. You'll actually see that you'll access it 700 meters from the road. In terms of people asking, now it's Ukambani land, and is there water? Is there electricity? All that already there on site. All right, and anybody looking forward for farming, this is very, very, very ideal. Bramwel, you've had people doing farming, alafu ikifika weekend anaenda kuangalia. It's more of they take a trip to the shamba. Then this is a perfect project. If you're looking forward to do I have seen people doing poultry farming in that specific area, then this is the perfect place to do. If you're looking forward now to farm the peas, you can actually do that on that project. Yes.
All right, there you go, my dear listener. So Gredico has an array of options, my dear listener. It is now you to choose where is your interest, my dear listener. If you want to buy a plot for appreciation, my dear listener, or you really have a desire to go where people are going, then Victory Gardens Konza is calling your name. All right, if you've been having a desire to own a part of the coastal area, we have Fahari Gardens Malindi. We have Malindi Beach Plots calling your name this morning. All right, that is it. And if you have been desiring to own a portion of Kithioko, then we have Nova Gardens Phase 2 and Nova Gardens Phase 3 calling your name. Bonnie James, our time is actually up, but I'll give you a minute to give a parting shot as we conclude.
Okay, my parting shot is one, that land is the only thing in the world that amounts to anything. All right, for it is the only thing that lasts. So anybody who is looking forward for, number one, affordable prime plots, a flexible payment plan, and an assurance of title deed, 100%, no stories, then look no more. Gredico Properties Africa Limited is the place to be. And there are people who have been asking, where are you located? We are located in Thika, that is in Thika Gateway Plaza, second floor, right wing. For those people who don't know Thika Gateway Plaza, where it is located just behind Thika Total Petrol Station. You see a big building written Thika Gateway Plaza, second floor. That's where we are located. And to reach us, for anybody who would like to join us, even on this site visit, maybe you're in Malindi or Mombasa, you can call our number 0711 082 220. Don't buy land. Buy land right now and wait for the future development of the land.
All right.
Yes, and as we deliver value to our customers, we are inviting for customers who would like an assurance of the title deed to get their titles on 28th March.
Okay.
We are having a mega title issuance. For those people who are looking forward to invest with us, you will get your title deed ready. So I'm calling upon each client who is looking forward to get the title deeds, that 28th March is the day that you're going to ensure that all titles ready, all title issued out.
All right.
Yes.
There you go, Bwana James. Thank you. Thank you so much for your time this morning.
Yes.
I really wish you all the best as you go back to the office. Say hi to the team.
Yes.
And all the best as you continue preparing for this site visit on Saturday.
Yes.
Asante sana.
Thank you.
There you go, my dear listener. Now it is you to think through whatever we have talked about here. Kindly get in touch with Gredico. If you have any clarification, remember the cheapest a piece of land can be is today. Contact Gredico Properties Africa Limited, because they are here to ensure that you get the value of your money. 0711 082 220 is the number. Call Gredico, because Gredico Properties Africa Limited is delivering value to you. A short break for news headlines. I'll be back with a word for the day. Don't go too far.
Waumini FM.
This is Radio Waumini 88.3 FM.